All right, welcome back to City of Allen Fishing Field Team, COAF Field Team. That's our YouTube channel. And this round we want to talk about the Echo Ion Fly Reel. We're kind of locked in indoors because it's a little bit cold out there. Cold front came in, it's a little bit snowy. And we got a little bit of snow, a little whiteness on the ground. But bottom line, we're not fishing today, but we can still talk fishing. And so this round, it's Saturday, January 18, 19. And we want to talk about one of our favorite reels. It's one that we keep buying. Well, we've bought them. Echo Ion Fly Reel. And we maybe had a little forgetfulness in that we forgot that we were short one of the models of fly reel. So it comes in several sizes. You got a 2-3, you got a 4-5, you got a 6-7 right here, and then the 7-8, 8-10, and 10-12. Or this is a 10-12. This is the most recent one we got. Picked it up at FishUSA right here. 99 bucks plus free shipping. Took like 4 or 5 days to get here. But bottom line, we definitely like these fly reels, and we just want to tell you why we like them, since we've been using them, as well as over the years been asked questions as to what fly reel you recommend. And we typically have been buying some Ross fly reels, as well as some older ones that we had in the past. And then we moved on to other fly reels, and then we got into spay casting, at least switch casting. Hurt the shoulder, need to find some other way to cast and still do some fly fishing, so went to that. And then we learned about one-handed spay casting, and ever since we pretty much use these fly reels. Just to show you what we have. This 2-3 has got a Rio Trout Max on it that we use on a 4-weight Remington 4-weight rod, 8-foot. And then this is the 4-5. This is our Mojo rod that we use on a Remington Classic Trout 9-foot 5-weight. I've been using it for many years now, and you can see this one's been used the most. The rim's kind of worn out. In fact, you'll see in the videos after this where you'll see how we describe or show why we like this fly reel. It can take a beating, and bottom line, it's low maintenance for us. Most recent is, the next one is the 6-7. This is one that we put on a TFO 6-weight fly rod, and it's got a traditional fly line on it. It doesn't have the one-handed spay or a switch rod or a switch line on it. And then over here is a 6-weight switch rod, Cabela's TLR, that we used recently in our last video where we went fishing on the Denison Dam tail race up at Texoma. And this one holds a lot of line. We've used it many years now, at least 2, maybe 3. Oh well, we've used it and had a good luck with it. And oh, by the way, ended up getting an 8-weight Cabela's TLR, and went ahead and got this guy right here. And this is a 10-12. That's the biggest reel that they have, and we've been able to put all kinds of stuff on there. And this one is using a ambush, Lee Wolf ambush switch line. It works really good. We can get some good casts with that, or really good or far casts with it without having to overdo our shoulder. Let's see, and then most recently, maybe it's just a sign of old age. Let's have some coffee just to get the brain cells going. But thought we had the whole line. Well, we didn't, but today we do. This one right here, and that's the one that we just picked up from FishUSA. This is the 8-weight, or correction, it's the 7-9 model. And this is the one that we're going to be using for an 8-weight Cabela's fly rod that we have in the closet. We'll probably bring that one out sooner or later during the year. However, we're kind of stuck on that 6-weight TFO fly rod and for this year so far. So, but we do now have a reel and a rod matched for each one of these. So I've been pretty happy with it. So what we want to go and just, instead of just talking about it, let's go ahead and show you some things of why we like this fly rod, or correction, fly reel. So this is a trip down or up Oklahoma, Turner Falls Park, where we did a lot of fishing over a course of about a week. and you can see us doing a Hank Patterson move where the fly reel just comes off and falls in the water. Yours truly hurt his hand, and what was happening was I was jamming the rod up close to my shoulder or chest and undid the reel seat. So sure enough, it fell in the water. Still was able to keep fishing, and bottom line, had to work out some of the kinks because some sand got in the rim and in the reel itself. So here's yours truly discovering that the line is jamming on us, and so we've got to fix it. And it's kind of funny. We still have a trout on the other end of this thing, but we still got to get this thing fixed so we can reel this in. And so you can see how it's sticking. And what's nice is just dip it in the water. In this case, it's a nice clean spot in the river. Shake it around, and that sand went away, and we're able to keep fishing. So, woo-woo! Also, one thing is since we bought this reel, most we've ever done is wash it. I don't think we've done what the instructions say, which is to lubricate it with occasionally. So we're bad boys in this case, but oh well. It's the same thing how I treat my little pickup. Put gas and oil, and every once in a while check on the radiator fluid. Other than that, it takes a beating or takes a licking and still keeps ticking. Well, this same case with this Echo Ion fly reel, it'll take a beating and still keep ticking. So let's go into some reasons why we like them. So we showed you how this can take a beating, but what really attracted us initially was the price. 79 bucks on sale at Cabela's several times, where we got them for 59 bucks. Most recently, they're running in between 79 for, I think it's the 2.3 all the way up to the 6.7 that goes 79, and then when you get into the 7.9, 8.10, and 10.12, those go 99 bucks. At least what we've seen, FishUSA, Cabela's, and bottom line, we just look to see what's on sale and see if there's some free shipping and whatnot, and then we put the order in. And so that's our arsenal of Echo Ion fly reels, and definitely like them. Made a note here that's maintenance free. You saw how we can just shake it in the water and whatnot, and it took a beating. We're still working it, fishing with it, and then I like the look and feel. Let's go and grab this one here. So they're die cast, but then they're also machined, and this thing feels good. You know, I feel like I'm a professional, maybe. Well, I'm not a professional, just an avid fisherman, but looks good. So, that said, those are the reasons why we like them. Price, maintenance free, virtually maintenance free, and then like the feel and look, and they do feel good on the different rods that we had. Again, the Redington Pursuit in the 2.3, Redington Classic Trout in the 9 weight, and then in the 6 weight we've got that TFO Pro Series 2, and then for the 7.9, that's the most recent one we're going to put on that Cabela's. I think it's an LSI 8 weight. I don't think they make them anymore, but it's been sitting in the tube for at least a couple of years, if not 3. And then these two here we use on the Cabela's TLR switch rods in a 6 weight and an 8 weight. Been pretty happy with that. So got into some of that spay casting at a pretty decent price. Didn't have to spend thousands of dollars, instead spent several hundred. But what we learned about this is they could take a beating in fresh water. Salt water, we've taken a couple out in salt water, and the key there, and they say it in the instructions, is do make sure you clean it at the end of the day. I hate to see some of these rods get beat up because a little salt water and corrosion hit there, but it does recommend for occasional use, and luckily we're up here in North Texas, so don't have to deal with salt water much here. And then from a switch rod and spay line perspective, they work really great. The one thing you have to be careful of is when you get to that running line, specifically the slick shooter or grip shooter lines, or real thin mono, or that laser line from OPST. You gotta be careful because they'll tend to slip into right here, just under this rim. here, that line, that monofilament running line will get in there, and you'll just have to work out that little kink or whatnot that gets in there. Doesn't happen often, just got to be careful. Tends to happen more when fishing with this little 2-3 weight here on that Real Trout Max. And I think it's the grip shooter that we're using for that one. But alrighty, so that's what we have for the Echo Ion fly reel and why we like them. From a rating system, we've done this before with some coffee blogs as well as some wine blogs. Is we like keeping a rating system very simple. So this is very simple. Alrighty then, we're going to buy it again, and you can see we bought this one again. So bottom line, alrighty then, for the Echo Ion fly reel, it'll do. We'd buy it, but only in a bind. So fish are biting. I'm stuck somewhere. I need to get something. I need it to keep fishing. I'm in a bind. I'll go ahead and buy it. It'll do. And then not gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Won't buy it even if the fish are biting. Let's see. There's not too many that we find that way, but there's a few things that not gonna do it. But we won't post that here. We're talking about an alrighty then Echo fly reel, Echo Ion fly reel, and we definitely like these fly reels on our fly rods. And one plug there is not endorsed. This is just us, yours truly, letting folks know, answering the mail on what fly reel, what fly rods we use, what gear we use. In this case, we're answering the mail on what fly reel we would recommend. We recommend this one. We've heard some other stories where there's some issue happens with the drag, etc. But okay, if this one has an issue, I'll go send it in to get fixed, and then I'll just use one of these other ones. And bottom line, I'm still able to fish. I don't have to be down because I'm waiting for a repair. I got some backup reels. All right, so do check back, subscribe, COAF, City of Island Fishing Field Team. That's on YouTube. We also have a Facebook channel or Facebook page, and then do send some likes or comments. Say howdy, and do stay tuned. We'll continue with that near deer giveaway. We've done 2 this year. We'll go and plan on doing another one here sooner than later. Just right now, we're just kind of trying to stay warm, and I'm gonna cup of coffee while we let things warm up. All right, so do come back for more. And until next time, we'll catch y'all later, and good luck and good fishing.